city is crazy and crowded. Just, I don't know. I'd have to go back to Hong Kong and see if I think Hong Kong is more intense or Saigon is more intense. But they're in the running with each other. There's nowhere else I've ever been on Earth that compares to it. But yeah, I can deal with that part because you can walk. But here, yeah, just awful. So Friday, I got to move again and work the same day. So that's why I'm thinking I'll just move to across the street basically to this high rise and do that for a week or 10 days. And then, in a few months, that would feel like hemorrhaging money. But right now, I keep thinking that the cheapest, worst hotel I stayed at on that drive across America was outside Omaha, and that was $60 a night. And these are in the 30s a night for like luxury places. So just not that bad. Yeah, it should. When I do long-term rental, should be able to get a luxury place down under $10 a night for a long-term contract. But everybody wants to do 1 year here, which is problematic. I mean, in the end, I guess not, because if it's $200 a month, and I got to bail 3 or 4 months into it, before it's over, then it's just not the end of the world. But I'd obviously rather not have a 1 year contract. So by the time all this gets settled, I'm probably going to be 3 or 4 months into the experience. Oh, did I tell you about Dee, the American in Hanoi? All that happened with her? Oh, God. So she's black and she's 17 years teaching. After a week of this onboard workshop stuff, I can say, yeah, totally professional. I'd hire her, top of the group, really sweet person, professional, all that stuff. So she started her first day in Hanoi, and she's got hair braids. So it's colored. It's not crazy colored, but it has a color. So they told her it's not acceptable. You have to change your hair. What the fuck is she supposed to do? There's Hanoi. There's no black hair, salon hair. How did the company, talking to Lauren last night about it, yeah, she also had that view. Like, it is unthinkable that a teacher would have dyed hair or any colored hair. That's culturally just cannot go. So how did this company who interviewed this person by video before she gave up her 17-year teaching career in America, before she flew over here, they knew what she looked like. And then she went through all this training and they knew what she looked like in person. How did nobody ever tell her that it is absolutely unacceptable to have this colored hair braid thing? So, yeah, I was thinking, fuck them, like, this one person at your school is an asshole, so just ignore them if you can, and if they're your boss, then you may have to kind of lay down the law and say, no, you have no idea what a black woman's hair takes to do this. I'm not going to change my hair, I'm not going to shave my head, I'm not going to, go through, I don't know what all it takes. I just had enough black friends to know that this is, a major undertaking. This is not a regular woman's appointment to go get her hair cut or something. So, yeah, but from what Long's reaction was about it, they cannot they have no sympathy, like they have no understanding in any way of what it's like for somebody different from them. The attitude is, oh, well, just go get your hair changed. So, so I don't know what she's gonna do. She said she cried all day yesterday about it. They were so rude to her and just awful. So, yeah. Oh. So yeah, I'm not the only one running into problems. But yeah, I didn't tell her yet, but it looks like her choice is quit and go back to America or shave your head. You have no other choice and just be bald because yeah, she can't do that. She said if you her hair will turn green if she tries to remove the color from it, and there's nothing that black hair can do about that. That yeah, if she agreed to change it in 3 or 4 years, it might grow out long enough that it would just be normal color. But yeah, so, yeah, I feel so bad for her. She's really sweet. She made me very patriotic. She wrote thank you letters for all of us to write on and sign to give to instructors, and then wrote everybody in the cohort a personal letter about how nice it is to get to know us and wish us the best and all that stuff. Yeah, really thoughtful person. She's the one who quit America because she said that she had been kicked and punched and spat on and stabbed and just decided that that's enough of it. But, yeah, at least I told her if they make her have green hair, then I'll grow my hair out and dye it green in sympathy. So at least I got her to laugh. But yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do. She's way ahead of the game compared to me for all this other stuff for housing and documents and all that. So she's already paid her deposits and signed a contract on an apartment and all that. She's locked in. So, yeah, I don't know. I, yeah, they. The rumor is that this was an accident, just a total accident. But I don't know. Well, it's what? No, I think he's just incompetent, or a different kind of competent, I would say. Because here, what matters is you have a personal relationship with the officials to get this done. If you don't have that, you can't get it done. So he's talked about that. You know, here's the emergency numbers. If we get raided or detained, then he can help. So it's just a different thing. Like in America, it's probably the same. That if you get kidnapped by the secret police, then if you have political connections, they probably can get you out. It's probably not the same for everybody. But here, I don't know how it works. I don't. I've been asking around, kind of quietly. I don't know anybody who's been raided. I don't know anybody who's had to deal with that. So I don't. I don't want to say that it's not an issue, but I'm not aware of it having been an issue for anybody. Yeah, with him, I can't. I'm so new here. I can't tell. Is this incompetence, indifference, sort of different kind of competence? Am I misunderstanding the situation? Is there a language barrier? There's no way to answer these questions right now. So that's why I just have to work as hard as I can all the time to try to get this stuff as sorted and organized on my end as I can. But they, well, I don't know that they're jerking me around. I'm an immigrant. The immigrant life is hard. So they probably, I have to accept that that money is probably all gone. But, and I haven't even started to pay the chunk of it. I got to come up with 12 million to even start the paperwork thing. I was trying to look at if when you get back, could I somehow get you copies of all those originals again and then get them notarized again, and then I don't have to pay for that here because this is $500 to do that here if I can even find my police paper, which I don't know what happened to it. It's unbelievable that it wouldn't be there in the folder, but it's not. Suspicious? What do you mean? I don't know that they did. I just know I don't have it, and they say they don't have it. But it never was anywhere else. It was never out of that folder except at that head office when they rushed us over there at the end of the day when we're too tired to even know where we were. Like when they said which office, I didn't even know what to say. I don't know. Just the one that they sent me to. They threw us all in a taxi and off we went. So, well, it's hard. Immigration is hard. So, yeah, I don't know what my legal status is. I don't know how long it'll take to resolve these things. So, yeah, like anywhere else, you're just at the total mercy of your employer, um, and that's it. So, that's just how it is. Um, but yeah, I gotta go in here and make sure I have a place to sleep on Friday because I keep booking. They wait 24 hours and then cancel. So got to be done now. I think it's just there for. I think maybe they're selling it out. Excuse me, selling it out from under me. That they can get a better price outside of Airbnb, so they don't commit to the Airbnb until they know that there's no other interest. But that's the one. Yeah, long. I've spent so much time with her that I think I kind of know her a little bit now, but I'm never sure how, when somebody is very confident about information, especially here, I've run into, do they actually know what they're talking about? Because so many people have been so very confident and totally, totally wrong. Like the guy at the school about the embassy. I kept telling him, the embassy does not do this, and they have stopped doing it since last March. And then he would respond with an email, oh, you have to go to the embassy and do it at the embassy. Yeah, I'm at the embassy. I'm in the embassy right now. So, yeah, you get these very confident people who are just totally wrong, and they just can't update their idea. So she may or may not be wrong about this housing thing, but yeah, she said to let her do the talking, and she'll be able to tell. Are they just ripping me off? They're not gonna like. She said that she'll talk to them until they give the final price. And then when they give the final price, then we'll say, oh well, actually, it's not in her name; it's in my name, which is a white name. So we'll see. Um, Nothing. She's not going to live there. It's just she's going to negotiate because if I try to do it in English with my name, then they'll charge me double. She says, but people left and right, they've all said, oh, they're going to rip you off everywhere you go. They're going to try to keep your change and double charge you and triple charge you. And every time you get in a taxi, you got to agree the price before you leave, or they'll rip you off and kidnap you. And it's all bullshit. Everybody's wrong about that. So I think it's like the Taiwan thing where one motorcycle was stolen 500 miles away in Kaohsiung and it was on national news. So they, like every day, they get fed this lie that the world is this scary place filled with bad people, and they believe it, and it's just not. Anyway, excuse me, I'm going to do it the simple way for 8 or 10 days and just book through Airbnb and just not deal with these people. 'Cause I'd rather pay a little more and have it be all on record. Oh, and then there's the residency. I have to go to the police station and update where I am within 10 hours every single time I move. And the police station doesn't want to deal with it, so they can say, oh, we don't understand, we don't speak English, we don't know what form you want, go home and start over. So every single time you got to go through all those. So, yeah, that's what I signed up for. That's why I'm here, is to find out what's it like to be here as an expat and is it something I want to do long term.